been thinking a lot about the wisdom that we meet in every person every day. There is some wisdom in everybody. In all of the different faiths that we encounter, in all of these beautiful posters that you can find on Facebook and Twitter and everywhere, there are really beautiful, thought-worthy posters, text that is awesome. Hello, Irene. So nice to see you. Thank you for those hearts. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I have been thinking a lot about the wisdom that is within us all, and the wisdom that we have intuitively within ourselves. Because when you hear the truth, you will recognize it. When you see what is the truth, what is right, what is wrong, you recognize it. And so in all of these different faiths, in all of the different wisdom material that you can find online and in books and everywhere, there is so much wisdom. So what is really wisdom? What is wisdom to you? When we have gone through something difficult in our lives, welcome Buran, Erdem, welcome. When we have gone through something difficult in our lives, we have gained some wisdom. We have learned something from what we have gone through. And we have gained wisdom in different ways. When you are on a path where you are looking for wisdom, you are going to find it. If you ask for wisdom, you are also going to get it. So the difference for us is quite profound. When we want to make wise choices, when we search for the way that we can do things to make it to make the choices better, we get the wisdom that we need. Welcome, Marianne. Marianne Juskiv. I hope I said your name right. When we ask for wisdom, we get it. And I think that is so awesome as well. When we look for the diamond in the person next to us, when we find the good things in others, there is so much wisdom there. Loving someone, loving them just the way they are, there's wisdom in that. Because that helps them grow, and it helps our hearts expand. It helps us and it helps them. It lets them be who they are supposed to be, and it lets us become greater people. Yes, experience gives you wisdom in different ways. If you translate it, it will give you wisdom. If it's a negative thing that you have gone through, you have the wisdom not to do that again, right? And if it's a positive thing that you have gone through, you realize that this is something good. This is something that I'm going to keep. When we get the divine touch, when we feel like we get these aha moments, or when this light bulb goes up in our minds, when that moment comes, we get wisdom that is beyond anything else. That is a kind of wisdom that we need to keep to ourselves in our hearts. Because if we go out and talk about it before it is solid in our own lives, it will most likely be trampled on and destroyed for us as well. So sometimes we just need to hide this wisdom within ourselves, in our hearts and in our minds, in our souls, and let it grow and let it linger there until it becomes a part of us. And when it is a part of us, when it is something that stays with us, then we can open up and tell someone about it, because it will most likely help others as well. Hello, Sue. So nice to see you. So when you get these little pearls of wisdom, when you get these like insights that make you happy, that just makes you feel like, wow, that's great, that's something new, that's something I need, and I got it right at the right time and everything. And when you feel that way, just hide it away in your heart for a while. Just keep it to yourself for a little while until it's yours, until it has become a part of you. And then when you feel comfortable with it, even if someone would put it down or anything, you know that you know that you know that you know that this is the truth, that this is right for you, that this is what you need and what you have been longing for. And you finally got it. It's yours. It's your gift from the divine. When you know that, when you have realized that that is yours and nobody can take it away from you, no matter what they say, no matter what they do, they cannot take it away from you. If that is the case, then you can also share it. Share it with other people. And some will tear it down. Some will say, well, that was just your imagination and whatever, whatever it is. You know that that was something, you were touched by something much greater than yourself. And when you know that, you can share it with other people. And some will take it as the pearl that you believe it is, the pearl that you received. Some will take it to heart. I know that there are times when I have heard someone talk about something and it has just touched me so deeply, because I realize that they know what they are talking about. And there's so much wisdom in their words. And I want that wisdom. I want to know all those things. Hello, Helene. So nice to see you. So when you get those diamonds or those pearls of wisdom, I have this really beautiful analogy. Hey, sometimes, when we get like a pebble in the shoe, it irritates us a whole lot. We get a pebble in the shoe and we can just feel it. It just shaves at us all the time. And what we need to do is just empty the shoe out, empty the pebble out of our shoe. The pearl can't do that. The oyster cannot take that shaving piece of sand or that grain of rock out of the shell. So what they do is just they build and build and build around it, and it becomes this pearl. And the mother of pearl is layer upon layer upon layer upon layer. And I believe that we are the same as people. When you have gone through a lot of different things, when you have made it through all of these different challenges, when you have gone through tough times and made it through, you get another layer of this mother of pearl around that piece that is so hard and rough inside. And you get another layer, and you get another layer, and you get another layer. And then we recognize the ones who have many layers of mother of pearl. We recognize them on their shine. We recognize them on the wisdom that they carry. We recognize them through the depth of their soul, through the warmth of their heart, through the empathy and the love that they show. We recognize those people. And you can recognize people even beyond your own layers. You know, you can see someone and you can just know that that is a person that has many layers, because there's such a beautiful shine. There's such a beautiful shine in them. So actually, everything that you go through, every scar that you have, they're all like medals. They are like, you know, the Olympic medals. You stand there and you get a gold medal, or you get a silver medal, or you get a bronze medal. They're all like gold medals. All your scars, all your hurts, everything that you've gone through have become a new layer of mother of pearl around you. And it makes you shine. And it makes the depth even deeper. And it makes you even more beautiful. And that is how life works with wisdom. You are a carrier of wisdom. Everything you have gone through, everything you have mastered, everything that you have conquered in your life, every time you forgive, every time you open up your heart again and dare to love, every time that you feel for another person, every time that you care, you get another layer of mother of pearl all around you. You get another layer of another depth. Every time you put yourself into somebody else's situation, every time that you can think about what it would be like for them, you become wiser. Every time you can listen more than you speak, every time that you can listen to what someone is not saying, you get another layer of mother of pearl. And we recognize each other, right? We recognize those who have layer upon layer of mother of pearl. We recognize those who carry wisdom. We recognize those who have the love and the empathy and the ones who care. We recognize them. And to some people it is scary. It is scary to see someone who cares. It is scary because they don't know how to handle that situation. They don't know what to do with it. And those are the ones who need the love and the caring and the empathy the most. Because they are hurting. They are in pain. And those who can give them something, if you have a smile to give them the smile. From your heart. Not a smile that puts them down in any way. Just a beautiful smile from your heart. Say hi. So nice to see you. If you have something else to give, give it. Give it freely. And know that you are making a difference in the world when you do these things. When you say hello to a person, it is actually a confirmation that they exist and that they matter. So just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and say hello to somebody. Say hello to a person who's sitting alone on a bench in the park. Say hello to somebody that is alone. And make sure that you are the change you want to see in the world. Just be the change you want to see in the world. Let it start with me. That's what I say all the time. Let it start with me. I can be the first to do that. I can be the one to stretch my hand out and say, hello, welcome. So, I just want to know, you all to know that you all are pearls. And that you all have gone through things that you now have the wisdom to handle different things in your life because you have gone through different things. And we all need each other because none of us have gone through everything. None of us have seen everything and none of us have done everything. But if we work together, and if we listen to each other and care about each other, we can work together to make the world a better place. Okay? And so now it is late for me, and I am going to go to sleep because there's another day tomorrow, and I am really, really tired. So I am going to take care of myself this evening. It's not all that late. It is, let's see what time it is. It is 20 to 10 p.m. And my goal is to be asleep by 10 o'clock. That's my goal. Because I need it. I need a lot of sleep right now. So I just wanted to leave you all with that thought that you are a pearl. You have many layers of mother of pearl because you have gone through many tough things in your life and you are still here. And you are going to grow even more. You're going to get more layers. You are going to become more shiny and more beautiful for every day that passes. And if you have scars on your body or in your mind or in your heart or in your soul, those scars will make you even stronger, even more beautiful, even more full of wisdom, and even more have a even deeper glow about you. You are growing. You are growing and you are becoming really beautiful every step of the way, every day, everything you go through. Okay? So, I just want to say good night to you all. Something has happened to my comments because there are no comments coming around. So I just hope that you guys are okay